Hey, this is Ben Schofield describing job roles, levels, and working patterns within the gaming industry on behalf of Monkey Hammer Games. The first job role I'm going to talk about is the 3D modeler. These guys create objects, characters, and scenery in 3 dimensions on a daily basis. This artist will usually work from concept art to create the final model by first of all creating an initial model, then texture mapping. The day-to-day work of an animator is all about producing multiple images called frames that they sequence together to create an illusion of movement. They tend to work in 2D animation, 3D model making animation, stop frame, or computer-generated animation. There are 2 types of artists in the gaming industry, the concept artist and the 2D/texture artist. The concept artist sketches ideas for the game worlds, characters, objects, etc. etc. And although their work is not incorporated into the final product, it shapes the overall look of the game. The texture artist, on the other hand, creates and applies textures to the characters, environments, and objects. Audio engineers create soundtracks for games. This includes character voices, sound effects, and music. The size of an audio department varies between companies. Some only contain a couple of people who work long hours. They're responsible for improving/creating sound effects, which can be real or imaginary, depending on the game. This involves editing and mixing. Game designers decide what a game contains and the playstyle. Usually, the core ideas are already defined, and it is the designer's job to decide how to bring these elements to life within a given timescale and budget. They plan everything from the props to the models to the modes of play. They communicate this vision to the various production teams who create the art, music, and computer code that allow the game to be played. During development, designers make changes to the original plan in response to constraints that have been identified and to incorporate new methods developed by the teams. QA testers are also trained by designers. Creating interactive architecture for a segment of a game, including landscape, buildings, and objects, is the premise of a level designer. Although they must stick to the specifications laid out by designers, level designers usually have considerable freedom to vary the look and feel of a level. These guys also develop gameplay, including challenges characters face. The level designer first sketches concepts on paper, then the ideas are worked into 3D and tested in the game engine. Localization technicians are employed to make a game more suitable for a variety of locales. This can involve translating the language of the game and ensuring the content does not offend any particular cultures. They are also responsible for remapping the hotkeys to suit the target audience. Legal age ratings may also differ between countries, so this needs to be sorted. There are 2 types of producer, an internal and external one. Although they work closely together, their roles differ greatly. The internal producer focuses on staff management, ensuring the game finishes on time and within the budget. The external producer, on the other hand, is similar to a consultant advising the developer instead of handling day-to-day problems. Their role is to ensure the publisher has all the relevant details for commercial success. Programmers design and write the computer code which runs a game. They incorporate and adapt ready-made code and write their own custom code as required. They also test and fix bugs with the current code. Testing, tuning, and debugging are the roles of a quality assurance tester. Their job is to playtest in a systematic way, analysing the game's performance and comparing it to the designer's intent, then reporting any issues and suggesting improvements. Issues QA testers look out for can be anything from spelling mistakes to glitches within the game. Creating characters, crafting dialogue, and writing an engaging plot are all part of the scriptwriter's job. The worker scriptwriter producers will form the backbone on which all the job roles will base their work off. Team members work with other team members to create certain aspects of a game. Team leaders coordinate their team to ensure deadlines are met whilst maintaining high quality, cost-efficient work. These two levels of responsibility are often found among programmers. Managers build and maintain communications and project-specific budgets. Producers are responsible for the daily planning and management of a team. Full-time staff will follow office hours, the standard working hours of a business, and occasionally irregular hours, additional hours to the standard working time of a business, also known as overtime. Freelancers are self-employed, with no commitment to a particular employer for an extended period of time. Scriptwriters are usually freelancers. Fixed-term contracts are an employment contract with an organisation that ends on a set date. Audio engineers follow this plan.